What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be helping you guys out with this week's Grandmaster Nightfall, the Fallen SABER. We'll go over some helpful tips and tricks to get you through this strike, along with some extra very beneficial cheese spots in the boss encounter itself. Getting this week's Grandmaster Nightfall done can reward the Uzume RR4 Adept Sniper Rifle, and with double loot this week in Nightfalls, this is a perfect opportunity to get out there and farm out this Fallen SABER strike for God rolls and Ascendant shards. As always, if you enjoy the video and find it helpful, be sure to hit the like button below and the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're still recruiting to the Guardians of the SBK clan and community, so be sure to check out the link in the description below before you leave the video today. So the Fallen SABER, comparatively to the previous Grandmaster Nightfalls, is quite less challenging, so this should yield for much better chances at success this week for you, but you're going to need to be sure that you are at least 1335 power level before entering into Grandmaster Nightfall. You will encounter heavy arc damage here, so having concussive dampener mods on will definitely help you out. There are also quite a few mods that have been released over the past few seasons that give you resistance to arc damage and area effect damage. These will increase your resistance to the onslaught of arc damage that will be thrown at you throughout the strike. Now, when it comes to the boss encounter itself, there's a couple of locations that you're going to want to utilize to stay alive throughout the encounter. And this is going to help you stay out of the line of sight of the boss, most importantly, because the boss can really unleash some damage on you. Now, there's also a no wipe spot that you can utilize that is inside this encounter as well, which is greatly beneficial whether you are attempting this as a solo player or if just your fire team is having difficulty and you're trying to avoid having a wiping scenario. Now, during this encounter, there are 3 damage phases, and in between these phases, you will have champion servitors. They're going to spawn to the left and right of the boss. You'll need to defeat these servitors before the next damage phase can begin. As each phase of the encounter changes, the plates on the left and right side of the map will either raise or retract. Now, these are the best locations for you to remain during the damage phase and throughout the entirety of the encounter. As one plate retracts, just rotate to the other side of the room to get back into cover. Utilizing these are pretty much your only way of providing cover through the map, so you're definitely going to want to utilize these to prevent getting sniped. Now, each phase there are snipers that will need to be taken out quickly, as a barrage from shank snipers is the last thing that you're going to want to have to deal with here. They're going to spawn out of the windows in the top corners of the encounter. Now, if you get into a pinch and really need a safe spot to chill, there is a no wipe spot in this encounter located on the back side of the inner left pillar. Now, this is as you enter the boss room. You're going to see a small little nook in the joint of the pillar on the back side that actually allows you to just jump in and chill. You can stay in this space, duck down, and hide out to prevent from taking oncoming damage, but most importantly, you can use this as a way to prevent your team from wiping. This is a great spot to utilize for cover if you're attempting this as a solo player. Anarchy with Breach Clear is an absolute best choice for this week's Grandmaster. And for some help with some earlier parts of the strike, let's switch gears and turn out to the start of the strike. Now, the first objective that you're going to have to complete is to essentially capture a zone. But you're going to have to do this while taking on multiple waves of enemies simultaneously. So if you're having difficulty staying alive during this early encounter, try stepping away from the capture point and utilizing the barriers that are scattered throughout this area. You can utilize them as cover. There's going to be waves coming off of skiffs both on the front and back sides of you. So you're going to need to switch positions, but being able to jump off of that capture zone is really going to beneficialize you here. Sorry, getting tongue-tied, if you're having difficulties getting that capture zone. Once you've defeated the waves of enemies, you can just then recapture the zone until more enemies spawn in, and at that point jump off of the zone. Now once you've gotten through this area, the next area of this strike that tends to cause many fire teams problems is the electric hallway, for whatever reason. Invisible hunters are always ideal for this part, but not always an option. So when not possible, it is best to have just one fire team member head down the hallway. I can't tell you how many times I've seen multiple guardians trying to run down the hallway at the same time, only to die. So what should happen is one guardian run to the end of the hallway to pick up the orb. The other two remain at the beginning of the hallway. The duty of the guardian staying behind? Well, kill the shanks that keep spawning out. That way your guardian that is carrying the orb doesn't die. And for the guy that's going to grab the orb, when you pick up the orb itself, enemies spawn in. So the best thing to do here is once you pick up the orb, just simply drop it. That way the next wave of shanks is triggered, you can stay alive and defeat them, and then pick up the orb using the middle areas of the hallway to evade the electrical currents and the oncoming waves. If you can manage to get through this Grandmaster Nightfall, again, it's not an extremely hard one either, but if you're able to get through it this week, you will be rewarded with double loot for each completion, so you will have plenty of opportunities this week to snag not only a ton of Ascendant Shards, but a god roll of the Uzume RR4 Adept Sniper Rifle. I wish you guys the best in luck this week in getting the Fallen SABER Grandmaster Strike done. I wish you guys best in luck in Heroes of Solstice as well. I hope you guys enjoy this event. Good luck at getting that armor leveled up though. Let me know how your runs are going this week and what rolls you're getting on the Uzume Sniper. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video though. If so, be sure to hit that like button below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Both are greatly appreciated. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.